welcome to a brand new episode of Icons of New India. I'm Devina Lasan, and we're going to continue our quest to find the best and the brightest new businesses and the leaders that are fashioning their path to success. On this episode, we're going to meet with two entrepreneurs who have challenged the status quo in their respective sectors and whose businesses have set new benchmarks for others in the industry to aspire to. With a background in the printing and packaging business, Chairman and Managing Director Lalit Agarwal decided to take the plunge into the retail sector in 2003 and launched the first V-Mart store in Ahmedabad. Ever since then, V-Mart has revolutionized the concept of organized retail in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Well, Mr. Agarwal, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you here. Now, from the printing and packaging business to a retail giant, really, you've come a long way. You've had a very interesting journey. So can you take us through that and tell us about your first few years at V-Mart?
Retail runs in my blood. Right from childhood days, since 1975, my father went set up his first shop in Kolkata. And post that, in my childhood days, I used to spend a lot of time in his shop. Looking at the small nuances of retail. So that has been always in my whole philosophy, in my whole childhood habits, understanding, listening, joy, game. So that are a part of your life in the childhood days.
Yeah.
And then during the education period, I mean when I traveled to Mumbai, I did this printing and packaging business.
Okay.
And that also gave me a lot of insights about the ground realities and the groundwork done, how to get your employee in your control, how do you work with them, how do you get mixed up with them,
right.
What are the floor grievances. And so that's the core thing that we learned from there. And then once again, because I had a deep connection with retail, once again I moved to Kolkata, started this organized chain of value retail store,
Yeah.
fashion value retail store.
Yeah.
So from there, we the first time we set out this concept, in India there was nobody who used to
Right.
have such kind of concept where the organized segment was catering to the value segment,
Yeah.
the middle and aspirational crowd. And if you take our country, 90% of the population falls under that particular category,
Sure.
which is the basic middle age, middle income group, or a lower middle income group, or aspiring income group. So there is a huge demand because that's the basic consumption which people need to do. Even what I say is people have to do 2 pair of clothes every year, and so 2 pair of clothes is a huge consumption, and that mixed up with aspirations, because till this time in 2000 you seen media coming in, you had seen a lot of television, serials, movies, internet space creeping in. So aspirations was going up. Youngsters were high in numbers in India. The youth population led to that fashion drive in India,
Right.
along with the consumption requirement. So that's what led to this particular chain of retail. I thought that when there was nobody offering this particular segment in a retail organized fashion,
Yeah.
where there were small shops, mom and pop shops, bazaar kind of locations, which was always there. People used to shop from there, but people didn't used to get the maximum variety product line. So that gave me an opportunity, a vision, where there was a space to create an organized environment for the consumers in these territories. So that's how I got into retail. In 2003, we opened up our first store, that's in Ahmedabad, and from there on the journey is continuing.
Yeah, absolutely. So take us through a little bit through your entrepreneurial journey. You, like any entrepreneur, of course, have come across challenges along the way. So tell us about these challenges and how you've overcome them.
I mean, if I look at the challenges, because we are in smaller town, tier 2, tier 3 cities now, primarily focusing on those towns, we have seen a lot of these small town challenges. There are like teething problem when a new store comes in, but still these small towns have their own challenges, like you will not get power, you will not get electricity, you will not get a good place, you will not get an organized transportation facility, you will not get an internet connection, you will not get a skilled manpower, you may not get accessible to the right kind of transportation, advertisement stream. There are multiple challenges at the floor level that you get.